Anyone else's hand be looking like Colby Jack cheese sometimes? See how simple us guys are? This is entertaining as hell. Now why he do his grandma like that? He is not making it to her will. I need Zuckerberg to take a capture test. Is it just me? Or does Zuck's eyes look like the cameras? Baby born with gray hair. Is the internet talking? I need a house with a view like this. Is Shorty alive though? Houston father sprints with excitement during gender reveal. My dad sprinted too. He just never stopped. POV, you're an American who needed a heart transplant. So if you can't pay that, do they take it back? Or what's the protocol? This isn't AI. There's an actual zebra loose on the streets of South Korea. What is it with boys being obsessed with this hair clip? It's just interesting. Bill Gates' daughter and her boyfriend. And you see Oh Hardy smiling. I understand, my brother. Train spotter almost killed by high-speed train. He didn't die because he is holding a camera and the cameraman never dies. Watch. Man travels to his favorite Jamaican food spot during the snowstorm just to find out it's closed. Y'all not ready for this conversation. I hate this school. How long did this take? If you saw this in real life, what are you doing? Not my business. Every time my mom hears me crying in my room, she slips money under my door. Lol, my mom tells me to shut up. As a visitor, how do you sit? Choose one position. I wish someone would come in my house and sit like 7. Helmet approved by the FDA to treat depression. If you see me with this ugly helmet, mind your business. Just found out this is what guys with beards looking up looks like. I'm calling the police. How it started versus how it's going. Boy, I thought you done lost your legs. Why are vampires always wealthy in movies? Like, how do they make a living? If you've been alive since 1892 and still broke, just step into the sun. Elon Musk is reportedly building a town in Texas for his employees to work and live in. Imagine cooling out sick and your electricity gets shut off. Man hid from police on roof after drug farm was found in home. This is straight out of Scooby-Doo. Would you take pepper spray for extra credit? Pain is temporary. GPA is forever. Bro parked his socks. Lol, what did they do to my boy? Bro went through that Aaron character development. My boy literally just built up the courage to talk to her just for her friend to ruin it for him. Starting YouTube. What season does Mr. Beast show up at? I figured out that you don't actually have to assemble these things. What does this thing mean? If you crash your car, you press that and it will undo the accident. Liking random couples playlists so they think they're getting cheated on. People who sleep with their door closed are weird. You say this now till your sleep paralysis demon looking at you from the hallway. Found this in a thrift store. Who did this? Day 1. I am pregnant. Yo, everyone is freaking out under a threat because I have 4 fingers and I forget that not everyone knows. Hello, from me who has 6 fingers. Don't be selfish. Give her 1. My stupid self tried to make macaroni, except I forgot the water. Who's really in control? Oh, your phone a freak. This hits me hard. The Book of Lies. Chapter 1. I love you. You're so dramatic. I'm a credit card because I'm always getting used or denied. You're driving. You pull down the mirror and see this. What are you doing? Giving him the keys because he owned the car now. My son has a Thomas the Train bed and now I'll never sleep again. My boyfriend didn't know how to tell me I had bad breath, so he got me one of these toothbrushes with 10,000 bristles as a hint. Hey babe, wanna go brush our teeth for fun? Tested positive for being an overthinker. Maybe I'm overthinking, but aren't these pictures backwards? I don't care how bad life is kicking me. I will never lay down in a public bathroom. You can only enter this website if you're 18 and older. If the Titanic sank in 2017, the f am I supposed to do? Save the ship? New chair. No homo, but it is very comfortable. Fellas, is it gay to sit comfortably? If every human alive right now was piled into the Grand Canyon, what's happening? I'm in this photo and I don't like it. Where can I get one? A beanbag bed with a built-in pillow and blanket. Oh, my body would rot in there and I would refuse to leave it. When you take this off too far as a kid and you'd panic you'd never get it on again. I have never seen this much lightning in my life. Bro just casually posted a video inside of Gotham. Oh my. I was sticking my feet out of the window and this biker tickled my foot. This elevator in Prague never stopped. If this was in America, it would take maybe 90 seconds for a decapitation. Traveling to new places blows my mind. Like people walking out of a Target and this is what they see every time. DJ Khaled went from "we the best" to "we depressed." I've been thinking about this rock for over a week and I had to buy it. Smug aura haunts me. Out hiking with my girlfriend on her lunch break. Most people don't see this side of Illinois. How long is her lunch break? Look at him getting those gains. Not even proper form, lol. Dumbass baby. What's on your mind? What if dogs destroyed shoes because that's what we put on before we leave? When you just gave birth but you have an exam tomorrow, that baby won't ever stop hearing that story. And if AI becomes sentient, who cares? What are you? Scared? You can just do this. Today I learned that beluga whales have knees. I'm sorry I can't be like her. Screw women, get money. Every dude in this picture could be named Chandler and I wouldn't question it. Japan fixed this road in 1 week. How long would your city take? Any city in the US takes at least 3 to 5 business years. My son tossed this at me when I told him to clean his room. I hate kids. What it looks like to me. What it looks like to enemy. I would lose my cool as a parent. If you won 14 million tomorrow, what's your first move? Take a nap. We got a new baby monitor and I think that was a mistake. People who call it bread cake scare me. It's a muffin. If you call these anything but a roll, you're a psychopath. Y'all not ready for this conversation. Y'all gotta get off them YouTube shorts. I bought a car today and the Dillship had me check off with a pen on paper that I'm not a robot, not a phone in sight. I love this. I don't think mobile phones existed in 1912. A late lunch. I ain't gonna hold you. This looks immaculate, bruh. Only boys can plan this easily. It really do be that easy. On today's episode of why I want to quit my job, is there even any room for coffee? One day it's Spee, some girl in the back being treated like a WWE wrestler until you blink and suddenly everything has expired. I really went to jail and they took my dog to jail too. That's so cute and shit until you wake up to get some water and Slenderman staring back at you. Hopefully no one reads this straight across left to right like I did. You don't matter. Give up. We eating good tonight. I'm joking. I threw it back. What the hell? Well, there was a parrot on your shoulder. Keep that thing on me. Having is fun, but still supporting the neck. A father. What is the use of this tiny pocket on your jeans? My salary. What's betrayal? When you carry your pet into your room and it walks out. My sister ate the leftovers I was saving. So I taped this to her bathroom window. Have a nice shower. That's how it all started. What's up? Hey, not much. I'm at work. How are you? I'm good. How about you? I'm good. That's what's up, lol. How y'all move forward from that dry ass convo? Where is he going, lol? On my way to break your ankles. If you don't know the difference between there, and there, you're an idiot. Well, this is awkward. If a spider wore pants, how would it wear them? I don't like this question. Lol, the freshman getting smaller. You're holding the freshman up like he's a textbook. What was the best seat on the bus? Everyone knows sitting in the backseat of a bus was an honor if you could make it there alive. Dyson makes kid. I don't even. Have I used this before? My brain is getting fried. When my son was 5, he asked, "What does coffee taste like?" I replied, "Unfortunately, not as good as it smells." His response, "Oh, like shampoo." Kyoto University in Japan allows students to wear whatever they want to their graduation ceremony. What's on your mind? A year for us is 7 for dogs, so one day is 30 for them. Explains why your dog gets excited after a day without seeing you, because it felt like forever. Maryland man charged after calling ex-girlfriend over 800 times in 2 days. I guess it's illegal to just check in now. Hey Americans, please circle where you think the country Wales is. Nice try, but the whales are in the ocean. The clearest image of Jupiter ever taken. Very crisp image. I can practically see the institute where I studied how to be stupider. Roommate just took a gram of Adderall in front of me and drew this with his non-dominant foot. Men lost at sea. 29 days say it was a nice break from reality. Please help. Someone stole the tree. It's okay. Somebody planted a new one. She got lights. Well, it's about time. Gone, but never forgotten. Any other good potholes around that could use some trees? What did I just watch? Finally, my car will be safe when 2 cartoon characters are having a fight off screen. That's not Frozen. That's Crystal. How the hell is this even possible? Bro is steering with the Black Ops 2 disc. All my dad wanted was a picture with the camel. America's worst nightmare. Florida. In the year 2000, this was the coolest a human being could look. I'm just saying, you should Goku prom with me. If you ever feel useless, just remember that white colored pencils exist. Who cheats more? Boys or girls? Males. Ever cheated before? Multiple times. Man jumps through window of moving car to stop it from crashing. A man has watched plenty of action movies. He was prepared. The peanut guy literally sells his friends and his family and makes millions. His called E-boys would go to war and die for girls that edit their pictures like this. Elon Musk unveils pig with computer chip in brain. Wow, and it looks so much like Elon Musk. I need 13 friends who are this spontaneous. I'm begging. 13. Bro, me and my 4 friends about to have a blast. My brain when everything is fine. This assignment has no problem. Create problems. Find problems. Where my pilot taking me? Nah, we at Mars. How do we end up at Jupiter? This ain't New York City. We leaving the solar system. My pilot done messed up. We're out of the Milky Way. When does it end? We're in the cosmic web. I'm scared. Damn, what happened? A sinkhole roughly the size of 6 to 7 washing machines has closed the northbound lanes. Americans will measure with anything but the metric system. When you spend the night at your friend's house but you forget your toothbrush. Epic Waters indoor water opens in Grand Prairie. I need to know the physics of the orange slide. Snapchat drawing has gone up another level. Got him. Do you understand this? Pizza challenge. 2 people, 2 hours, 232 Oz drinks, and 1 28-inch pizza. Am I fat or does this look easy? You're fat. Girls who wear these know how to fight. Girls who wear these started smoking cigarettes in 7th grade. Shopping went well, all stocked up. This man's piss could stop anything. Y'all might not remember, but Winnie the Pooh kept a strap at all times. Uno is based on luck. Unless I win, then it's based on strategy and I'm a genius. Covering up the camera could damage your laptop. The FBI think they slick. Breaking. NASA is monitoring an asteroid that could collide with Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046. The first Valentine's Day where everyone gets smashed. Oh nah, who smashed the Statue of Liberty? This building tripped me up so bad. Thought my chunks weren't loading or something. Khloe Kardashian has the most beautiful pantry ever. This is a grocery store, not a home. You already know what the hell is going on. I finally know what the hell is going on. Unpopular opinion. Too much chocolate and desserts like this are actually disgusting. Look at the sharpest picture of Pluto and tell me it's not a planet. Typical me. I thought it was an ice cream. This should be illegal. If I bite into a donut and beans come out, someone is getting hurt. What can you fit in these? My social life. The roses you got me may have dried, but my love for you will continue to bloom. For a second, I thought this was some chicken. How to find Kentucky on a map. I can't unsee this now. iPhone 14 launch is less than 3 weeks away. I don't even know what iPhone I have in my hands right now. I need to relax. Got my first tat. This thing hurt, but he was supposed to get prayer hands, but instead got a guy begging for some chips. I'll grab it. If you think I'm gonna risk my whole hand for that money, then you're absolutely right. The real reason flies are so hard to kill. You got me fucked up if you think I know French. Just finesse the hell out of the plug. Bro, did you rob Bikini Bottom? Your AirPods could never. Nah, it works. Just don't touch it. Damn, bro. Even the glass of the back of an iPhone has better quality than a Samsung's camera. Only the real ones understand. This no struggle meal. This is a blessing. Scientists say an apocalyptic mass extinction will begin in 2100. What are you doing? Working 8-hour shifts 5 days a week and struggling, Kim. Mom poured my Bella Delphine water out. See, on God, Apple's doing this. You remember that 40% I gave you the other day? Yeah, run me my shit, man. Blow my mind. Curious George only liked him because he looked like a banana. McDonald's announces new spearmint after dinner Big Mac. Why? My neighbors need to chill. They just took stomach ache to another level. Do not remove the golden eye from the unnaturally large holy woman skeleton, please. Newly discovered cave painting suggest early man was battling a lot of inner demons. Guys be like milk is nasty and be 5'4". Y'all act like milk makes you grow. I'm 5'3" and I've literally had to go to the hospital for drinking too much milk. Or got sent to hospital by milk. A photographer took photos of people before and after telling them they look hot. The last guy was not having it. How fast can a bear even run? Pretty sure I can outrun a fat ass bear. I have looked at some videos and I'd like to sincerely apologize to the bear community. If y'all got offered a free vacation but you can't post not even one thing while you're there, are you going? The fact that this is a legitimate question is insane. My Uber driver tripping. This McDonald's got money. Scientists create liquid trees, a tank full of water and microalgae that could be an alternative to trees in urban areas. My goal is to be the first person found dead inside one of these. You have to walk through this to save your sibling's life. What are you doing? They done turned Fortnite into Elden Ring. Fortnite's inability to fall off needs to be studied. A stretch that borrows your soul for a moment. Snoop Dogg just completing side missions at this point. If bro eat one more, he gon' pop. When you dab up your boy goodbye, and y'all keep hitting that sweet spot. The cat really pushed the camera over to show that my dog was chewing on the remote. Day 1 trying to catch my shower go slacking. Reason 37 why women live longer than men. POV. Your mom saw one of her friends at the grocery store. This is an art piece of a video. York is a city full of energy. I can see why they made in New York. This one sucks. These guys locked their keys in an armored truck. Hey GPT, do this. Made you smile. What kind of Doritos do they have in Japan? Why did Vincent van Gogh paint this skeleton smoking a cigarette in 1886? You'd knew it looked raw as hell 136 years down the line. Stefan Rinnick, when I see a honking pair, you can make one thing 5% bigger. What do you choose? Poverty. This is what sheep get up to when no one's around. How I thought my dad would be on my wedding day. How my dad actually was on my wedding day. 2 men wore watermelons on their heads to shoplift alcohol from a gas station. They're innovating. Piggyback. I don't think he's good. Me neither. Bed position alignment chart. Which one is yours? I'm the bottom left. Michelangelo was only 24 when he completed the Pieta sculpture. The fact that he was a turtle makes it 10 times more fascinating. The Bible verse that got me through high school. I've made and installed this decoy. Stopped paying my bill. Free power. Inshallah, we will find this bug. We used to be apes, hunting and fishing for survival. What happened, man? Old cartoons. I've chased a mouse with a chainsaw. Cartoons now. Violence is not the answer. POV. The liquor convinced you to chest bump security on the way out. POV. It's 2030 and your doctor just told you. I don't know, bro. That's tough because they use ChatGPT through college. My broke ass is in Steam debt. A beautiful day watching me stay inside for 12 hours. Who would win? One beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell. The immune system of a child in the Victorian era. I tried. An American. I really don't like this. Okay, what's your Genshin hot take that would get you exiled from the community? The age of consent is 18. Elden Ring has 0 plant physics. If you want plant physics, you should go outside. Imagine dragons. Our greatest fear is a kid getting made fun of for listening to our music. Well, I have some bad news. Serious question. You're in a room with 5 dudes. How many PPs you choking on? Bro, none. Damn, you that good? The bugs even take full damage. What are you smoking? Just popped 11 pills. These weak as hair. Boy died mid-sentence. As a white person, I have never said the N-word for any reason. I said it once. It was to save a life. But even so, I think about my decision to do so every day. Which staff would win this brawl. A healthy Waffle House staff could go toe-to-toe with the Avengers. An athletic alligator with terrible arthritis located after escaping zoo. Why are you guys being mean to him? Just looked out the window on my flight, bro. What the hell is this? How Jupiter appears from Europa's surface. I'm from Europe and can confirm it looks nothing like this. Why aren't there more pumpkin boats? About to get a haircut. Wish me luck. Hi Rachel. I have lost control of the day. Easily the most relatable email I've received. Andrew Tate fans when they realize their mum is a female. Excuse me, but what color is your Bugatti again? Bro's flexing another man's Bugatti. Why the hell does his cane got a shoe? Someone's mum said no. Hands are attractive. 9 laughing emojis. This is definitely the most bizarre question I have ever seen on a job application. You've been given an elephant. You can't give it away or sell it. What would you do with the elephant? Boring air dinner. Free my dog. He ain't do nothing. Who the hell brings a lemur to TGI Fridays? That random song we hear somewhere that makes us do this until we give up. Having a Walmart puffer is insane. Oh my. 2 seals got stuck trying to get in the same hole. The celebrities get jury duty. Imagine you're going to trial and William Dafoe is across the room looking at you like this. Boring our movie. Yo, do not go outside. The cat just hung an anvil above your door so he can drop it on your head and squish you to be really short. Apart from life is short, what other lines do you use before making bad decisions? If you're having a bad day, watch this video of a random person's nephew. My heart would literally explode out of my chest. I don't even know what I'd do. Did anyone else as a kid sleep in the car on the way home? I know exactly where you are by feeling the car turn. Might I ask, what the hell is going on with animals in the Cambrian period? They were trying stuff out. Leave them alone. My life is a movie. Home Alone. Since when is this more attractive than this? End the impossible standards set by the media. All burgers are beautiful. Your profile picture doesn't look like you at all. A big screen TV when you were younger versus today. Ghost apples are an unusual phenomenon where freezing rain coats rotting apples before they fall. Then when the apple turns mushy, it eventually slips out and leaves the icy shells still hanging on the tree. When the camera turned around, this man really said, me checking the fridge for the 5th time and new food still hasn't spawned. Me defending myself after the you like her accusations. POV, you were sleeping while there's a fight going on in the group chat. That one account who followed you since years and watched your stories without replying. POV, that one friend if there was an award for lying about everything. Who the hell placed their goblin heart here? Bro made the best decision. Me chasing women at night to make sure they get home safely. When your homie gets put on the other team in dodgeball. Me acting mysterious to the imaginary camera that's been filming me my whole life. Summers enjoys when they feel the unbearable heat and sweat as soon as they step outside. When you shuffled your playlist and the song you listen to in your worst times plays. POV, the 3 AM boys call turns into a therapy session. Bro casually mentions he can summon raccoons with his flute. Me googling a hyper-specific niche problem. Some guy on Reddit 7 years ago. He's not asking, he's demanding. Imagine drinking this at 3 AM. Dangerous. This is why women live longer than men. I think bro wants his ice cream. I mean, do you blame him? Me fighting the urge to type bro and skull emoji in every single sentence. Blood thinks he's Aquaman. I think he actually is. The ancient evil has been sealed. Climb the highest tower in the world or admit you're wrong, mums. When your sister tells you the funniest joke you've heard in your life, but it's your sister. POV, me on the first day of summer. Oh hell nah. Bro found the Terraria yo-yo. Them. You can't just disappear and live in the woods for the rest of your life. Me. I sentence you to eating without YouTube. Me at 3 AM when I get the sudden urge to turn my life around. My dude is absolutely amazed by nature. He's not even paying attention to the concert. The Rock forgot where he was at there for a second. Girls in the 1800s when their boyfriend surprises them with front row tickets to the public execution. Me watching my barber absolutely destroy months of hair growth while I prepared to say, wow, looks great. This is the craziest Twitter thread I've ever read. Our girl in my biology lecture found out her dad wasn't really her dad by my professor. So on Monday, we're discussing blood types and this girl was trying to figure out why her blood type didn't make sense. She told the professor her dad was O and her mom was A, but yet she was AB. My professor explained that's impossible, that she's confused on the blood types or something. The girl was persistent that she wasn't wrong on the blood type and was confident there was something wrong with how the professor was doing it. So my professor told her to talk to her parents to double check the blood type and make sure all the information was correct. So she comes back to class today and my professor made a point to ask if she was mistaken or confused. This girl is ballsy, let me tell you. She announces it to the entire class of 243 people. Turns out her mum had an affair with her husband's brother, which is his stepbrother. So technically she has been raised by her uncle and not her dad her entire life. Her mum hid it from the both of them for 21 years. Now they're getting a divorce.